Hello Pisces, welcome back. This is your November monthly reading, November 2023. Pisces, sun, moon, rising sign, depending what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your overall messages for the month. We are going to check general messages as well. We'll check money and finances, love and relationships, overall health, any blocks, obstacles, or challenges you have, and the overall message. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. I do post weekly readings, posted every Saturday for the week starting on Sunday. Likewise, I post monthlies, and from time to time I do additional readings. And Pisces, remember, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below. Okay, Pisces, so what I'm seeing, I feel overall that there's going to be, I feel a new beginning. I feel there could be a new beginning with something, a new positive beginning. I'm seeing a lot of abundance, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness in general overall for the month. I feel, Pisces, this could have to do with an individual. I feel there could be some kind of union, some kind of partnership. I feel moderation is going to be the key. Moderation and stability in whatever it is that you're doing this month. So if you're starting something new, starting something that quite possibly I feel like you may be fired up to start something new. I feel an energy like you're motivated, like you're inspired to do something, like you want to do something. I feel like you could be feeling a burst of energy behind you to start something new. And I feel quite possibly like you want to start something new, but there may be a little bit of confusion as to what exactly. Or if you're dealing with a relationship, with who. There could be some confusion about who to start it with. But I do want to say balance is going to be key. Doing something in moderation. And I feel like being moderate, being balanced in a situation to bring some kind of stability, some kind of foundation. So whatever it is that you're starting, whatever it is that you're wanting to move forward with, make sure that you establish some kind of solid foundation to what it is that you're doing. I am seeing your energy coming through our Queen of Cups here, Pisces. So I do feel that this could, if we're dealing with a work situation, for example, I feel like whatever it is that you want to move forward with, to make sure that you have a solid foundation prior to moving forward. So if there's a little bit of confusion about what to start or how to start it, I do want to say foundation is going to be key. Foundation and balancing things out to make sure that you do have a solid foundation here. Our Archangel Michael is also a protective energy, but also a strong energy. So I feel a strong foundation, especially going with our Emperor card, is going to be key with whatever it is that you're starting. If this has to do with a job, a work situation, or a project, for example. If you're dealing with a relationship, Pisces, I want to say that whatever or whoever it is that you're starting something with, I feel quite possibly a partnership here. This could be romantic, could be platonic. However, if we're dealing with a romantic relationship, if there's some kind of confusion about how to move forward with this, I do feel like your energy, like you want to get up, you want to move forward, you want to get going with this. However, I want to say to make sure that you build a solid, strong foundation first within the relationship with this person. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of abundance here in general, and I feel like your energy is such that you're going to be extremely inspired to get this thing going, to get this thing started. So if it is a new relationship, I do feel like with this individual, like you're going to really want to move forward with it. And you may have some kind of confusion, like, is this the person? Is this the right person? But I feel like you're going to almost be carried away here. I feel like you're going to feel so much passion and so much energy, quite possibly even some lust with this individual, but so much energy that you want to move forward, quite possibly moving forward, not seeing all the aspects very clearly of this individual or who this individual is. There could be this possibility, like you're so fired up and so passionate about this person, you may want to move forward, but you don't quite see everything quite yet. There could still be some obstacles with this individual. Nonetheless, make sure that the foundation is going to be strong, especially if you're passionate and lusting after this person, wanting to move forward with this person at all costs, to make sure the foundation is strong. So when obstacles do come up between the both of you, you've built a strong foundation beneath you to sustain that relationship. Okay, so let's have a look at your money and finances, Pisces. Okay, Ace of Swords. So I feel that money and finances, I feel like it's going to be very clear. I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity surrounding money and finances this month. And I feel that there may need to be some kind of plan in general. I feel in general having some kind of decisiveness, some kind of plan, some kind of possibly analyzing something or having some kind of clear mind of what it is that you're doing with your money. But I feel like things are going to be clear regarding money and finances. So if there's a situation, something comes up regarding something you have to pay or some money that comes in, how to handle something, I feel like you're going to be sharp dealing with this. I feel like you're going to be able to handle your money and finances this month with no issues at all, because I feel like it's going to be very clear what needs to be done if there's anything that is coming in with money and finances this month. I also feel in general, if you have to communicate with anybody regarding money and finances, that the communication is going to be direct and clear. So if you have to ask an extension on paying something, or you have to ask a loan or something, to just make sure that you're very clear about doing it and very direct. Be direct with your communication regarding anything that has to do with money and finances. Let's go ahead and check love and relationships. Okay, Pisces, very nice card here, the World. So the World in general represents that something is available to us. Something is, essentially, we have opportunities, we have possibilities, everything is open to us. This is also the card of completion. Completion in the sense that fulfillment, joy, happiness, everything can be available to you. And this is also the card of clarity. Sometimes, on a side note, this can also be the card of world travel, literally. But in our love and relationships for this month of November, Pisces, I want to say if there's any kind of confusion at all regarding a situation with somebody, this goes back to our Two of Cups here, this partnership. I do want to say if there's any confusion, to essentially ask the universe for some kind of aid in bringing some kind of clarity into the situation, because I am seeing some confusion here in our Seven of Cups. So Pan is essentially the fairy on this card, and even though this fairy can instill some kind of fear, some kind of panic within us, essentially, this is also an entity that is going to help us when we ask for help. So if there's a situation that you feel like you need completion, you need some kind of answers, you need some kind of completion, to ask the universe in general. Ask the universe, ask for some kind of guidance to or regarding this uncertainty or this kind of confusion that you may have regarding relationships. This is, like I said, the World card is something that it brings some kind of completion that we have success in our achievements, we have joy, we have happiness. It's a very auspicious card in general. It's going to be completing exactly what it is that we want, completing a cycle with positivity, abundance, coming back to our Sun card here, and a very positive card overall. So regarding love, regarding relationships, ask the universe essentially for some aid in regarding in general this confusion. If you're wondering a yes or no answer, for example, if you're single and you're wondering about a relationship, you're wondering about a person, an individual, if that's going to be the person for you, I do want to say this is going to be a yes. The World card is always a yes answer. So whatever your question is regarding love and relationships for this month, Pisces, I do want to say that the answer is going to be yes. So let's go ahead and look at our overall health. Four of Pentacles. So overall health, I do want to say that physical health is going to be highlighted. Pentacles is indicative of earth, indicative of something physical. So in general, try to stay balanced, stable in general. Our fours, likewise, here in the Emperor, we have a card of stability, a card of security. So I do want to say if you're doing anything health-wise, physically health-wise, to make sure that you have some kind of routine. Make sure that you're paying attention to physical health in general. I do want to say on a side note also, physically health-wise speaking, sometimes this can indicate essentially that we're holding on to things. We're holding on to things too tightly. So in physical health, this could be something in our physical body that we're holding on to. For example, this could indicate constipation. So if you're in this kind of situation, make sure that you do drink enough water to keep things moving. We also have water in our cups. We have our 2 and our 7 of cups along with our Queen of Cups. Likewise, in Temperance, we can see water. So there is some indications here overall to make sure to drink enough water for this month if you're dealing with this kind of situation. But in general, this is holding on to something physical. So if you're holding on to something physical in the body, take note of this, take this into consideration, and alleviate this where you can. Do pay attention to physical health in that aspect or in that regard for this month of November, Pisces. Okay, let's go ahead and check our challenge. This is going to be obstacle, block, or challenge for November. Okay, Pisces, so we do have our 3 of Swords here. I do want to say our 3 of Swords sometimes is indicative of disputes, disagreements in general. This could also be some kind of rumor, quite possibly a rumor that comes in, something negative that was said about you. And this is going to be in the challenge position. So to watch out for this kind of energy overall this month. Quite possibly if you're in some kind of situation with somebody, some kind of where possibly there's not so much clarity or a little bit of confusion, to just watch out for any kind of disagreements, any kind of discussions that you're having with somebody. Always remembering, agree to disagree if there's a situation that 2 people are not necessarily in agreement. Sometimes to stay balanced in general by just agreeing to disagree. We may not always see eye to eye on everything with everybody. Just to be careful to stay balanced, stay strong and stable in general. And sometimes not to say anything at all. To just be aware of that challenging energy overall for the month of November. And pay attention to any kind of complications in general with words. Okay, let's have a look at our overall message, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, very nice card of expansion here. So I do want to say expansion does go with our Sun card. It also goes with our Fool, that there's going to be some kind of new beginning here. This also does go with our World card, that something is completing. There could be a new chapter starting, essentially one chapter finishing and a new chapter beginning in your life in general, Pisces. Very positive card. So it's going to be some kind of new beginning, some kind of growth in general. And sometimes this is indicative of change, for example. Our new beginning does go with our Fool. Something very positive that's going to happen. And some kind of opportunity for expansion in general. This is going to be growth. This is going to be expansion. So overall, I am seeing a lot of very positive energy for you for this month, Pisces. New opportunities, a new beginning, the possibility for expansion, for growth in work or in relationships in general, the possibility to establish some kind of strong foundation, some kind of strong base, and a possibility to essentially expand and grow in general for the month of November. And that is your overall message for this month. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.